Hey guys, this is Trevor Tierney with Goalie Evolution Academy, and this is our perfect save off stick hip. So on this drill, what we're looking to do is work on our off stick hip save, which is traditionally a hard save, or supposed to be a hard save for goalies. But you can make this save a lot easier on yourself. First, if you watch Ryan, he's karate chopping his hands directly across his body. So instead of taking a long, kind of arching save, you're gonna make like a quick karate chop across your body with both hands. Second thing he's doing is pushing off his back foot and is getting his body behind the ball. That allows him to really keep his shoulders square to the shooter and take up as much room in net as possible. And then finally, he's keeping his hands out in front of him. What a lot of goalies will do is kind of turn their body towards the sideline, and if you keep your hands out in front of you, that's gonna keep your hands flat in front of you, and also by punching that bottom hand out in front of you, it's gonna keep you from getting your stick jammed up in the net. So we'll watch Ryan do this one more time, performing it the way it should be, and then we'll go through some ways in which goalies traditionally will make the save and make mistakes. So again, karate chopping the hands across, pushing off that back foot, getting the body behind the ball, punching out that bottom hand, and then keeping those hands flat out in front of you. Really allows you to make a very fundamentally sound off stick hip save. Now, if you watch Ryan do this, you see him turn his body and kind of take a sweeping motion, turns his shoulders towards the sideline. That's not what we're looking for. If you end up turning your shoulders, then you're not taking up as much room in net as possible. And you'll see goalies make that save a lot. And you know, you can make the save that way in warm-ups, but you know, by not being fundamentally sound, you might make a few less in games. Then you see Ryan kind of going back to the fundamentally sound save and how square he stays to the shooter. So we'll go through that whole series one more time here, where Ryan starts off by doing it well. So getting his body behind it, karate chopping, keeping his hands out in front of him, keeping his shoulders square to the shooter, and making a nice fundamentally sound save. Now you'll see him kind of start sweeping his hands across on a circular motion and then turning his shoulders. And then also see what happens when he steps towards the shooter here, as a lot of coaches likes to teach. Okay, if you don't get your body behind the ball, if you're not stepping laterally, you're gonna have to turn and make that sweeping motion, almost saving it behind you. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not the most consistent way to make this save. If you watch Ryan now going back to the fundamental technique of pushing off that back foot, getting across, it's just a lot smoother, a lot more consistent save. So hope this helps your off stick hip save.